Yeah, our visitor from America already come in our class. Ajahn Alin, hello, and Venerable, your Venerable Pra Thirapat Tharapok. Good morning, sir. Good morning, sir. You are Thai monks from Thailand. You go to stay at USA or Oregon, right? Oregon?
No, that's my first time in Oregon, but now I moved to Minnesota.
Oh,
It's not
Minnesota.
Oregon
Yes.
anymore.
Okay. You moved from Oregon to Minnesota. How's life in America, and how's the situation about COVID-19 in America? You can share. And how's Donald Trump, the president, Mr.
Oh no,
President, gave you
no about
support for
politics.
Thai people in America, and how your status in America right now. Okay, it's too many how, but you can give me share some in short. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you for your really very questions.
Yes,
That is
good
very good.
question.
I was in America for 12 years. The first time I came to stay in America in 2008, I stay in Oregon State, as you know, and then I moved to North Carolina in 2013, and after that moved to Minnesota in recently. And
Yes,
this is the 12 years in America that I very proud and nice to stay in America more than in Thailand because in America in here you have more opportunity or more chance to do whatever you like to do and to study too. And also that the weather in here is very good too, especially in Minnesota. It's really cold. And as the last week still have snow as come to joy with the Songkran festival and also with the COVID Thai New Year. Either
yeah,
way, that anyone who would like to know and to learn about the America life, that's good because it's more opportunity. And also, I don't want to talk more about with the politician because it's really not good for you to talk because each one that a different point of view for you about with the idea of the political. So, and the weather in here is very good. It's very nice now that we still have it our pandemics with the COVID virus 19 and in the temple in here one from Vajrayan where I live in we still have quarantine at the temple and this is the overall that I would like to brief because we don't have time. I hope that anyone who would like to share and to know and to ask with a question please welcome. Thank you.
wow, very proud of Thailand because you are very expert. And yes, so right now Megan, she's already come in our class, so we will talk with Miss Megan. Say hello, morning,
Yes.
Megan.
Oh yeah, that's
Wow,
it.
beautiful. Whoa, God.
Oh,
Oh,
that is
Not
much
quite yet.
better. Okay, here we go. Hello.
yes. Hello,
Yeah.
everyone. Hello, Megan. Good morning.
Good
Good morning,
morning.
Megan. Yes, so very miss you.
I miss you too. It has been a very long time, but I'm
Yeah,
so glad I
long
can
time
be
to
here
see you.
today.
Yeah. What's time in America right now?
So in Southern California right now, it is 6:48 p.m.
6:48 p.m. Not too deep night. Okay, you maybe should be the time to talk for us.
Yeah, I know it's the morning for you and the evening for me, but I'm glad that
Yes.
we were able to make it work.
So why I say you good morning in Thailand, but good night in America. Yes, here our class we have Professor Dr. Prakop Chai Bunthan from Assumption University of ABEC in Thailand. And one more, Eileen from NPRU, Nakhon Pathom University. And from Samut Prakan, Miss Connie, say hello, Connie.
Hi.
Yeah, Connie. And we could add English. I would like to know from Ajahn Megan, Kon Suai, beautiful Megan, and share some idea. And we could add English. Why English so important for their life right now. Okay, please Megan share some speaking and good idea to help my dear student to talk and practice English, especially talk and speak.
Okay. Well, first of all, I'm looking at your video screens. It's wonderful to see all of your beautiful faces and your handsome faces. As you said, my name is Megan, and I am a teacher of English. And so right now I'm going to give you some inspiration for learning English, practicing English, and mastering English. So the biggest piece of advice that I would give to all of you is to practice, 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 and make a lot of mistakes. Do not be afraid to make mistakes. It doesn't matter if you have perfect grammar. It doesn't matter if you have perfect pronunciation. It doesn't matter if you don't know all the words. The important thing and the most important point is to just try, to make mistakes, to practice, to talk to a native speaker, to talk to another Thai person, to speak with anyone who speaks English. That's the only way that you're going to learn and the only way that you're going to grow. If you're always at the back of the class and you don't speak because you don't want to look like you don't know what you're doing, you're never going to make mistakes and you're never going to grow as an English speaker. So I would encourage you, I'm on Facebook, and I know Dr. Yo has a lot of resources as well. You know, send me a message or send me a, audio clip. Feel free to chat with me or chat with any other English speaker that you know, and we'd be happy to help you practice. And so that would be my first thing. Practice a lot, make lots of mistakes. And the second piece of advice I would say would be to read and listen to anything you can in English. So maybe, when you're on the news and like wanting to hear about coronavirus or something else, maybe see if you can look at the news in English instead of in Thai, or listen to the radio in English, or watch a movie in English, or listen to a podcast in English. This will make your English learning a lot more interesting, and maybe like you'll hear new phrases or new words that a native English speaker would hear, and that will also help you grow in ways that maybe you couldn't find in a textbook or in a classroom setting. So again, 1, make lots of mistakes. 2, learn, listen, read anything that you can. I speak French and I do the same thing with my French. I read books in French and I listen to songs in French and just anything to make it interesting and fun. And so those are my 2 top tips. I don't know if anyone has anything to add to that or wants clarification.
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much for your sharing about the English to inspire my students to improve themselves for the near future. I hope so. Near future, they will be good at in English. So right now, Ajahn, Dr. Prakrop, have anything to share from Ajahn Megan idea? So let you share right now. Okay, please.
Good morning, Megan.
Good morning.
I feel a personal feeling that native speakers is flow so fluently, but for the Thai people, they are struggle and mostly struggle with the words. And would you advise something how to accommodate or how to collect words for conversation? Do you have any tactic to help the Thai people to collect vocabularies? Please.
Okay, thank you so much for your question. So I think what I hear you asking is what I do with French, for example. When I speak French, I do not sound like a native speaker. I don't always pronounce words the right way. It doesn't flow the right way. So what you can do is you can look at YouTube, and there are a lot of resources where someone might say a phrase in English very slowly, You know, so maybe it's like, I go for a walk, and you repeat it. And what you can do is you can record yourself maybe on your phone saying the same phrase, because sometimes, like, I know I can't really hear myself when I speak English or when I speak French. I don't really know how I sound. But when I listen to an audio recording of myself, and then maybe I play the video of the person saying, you know, the dog goes for a walk, and then I play myself saying, the dog goes for a walk, I might hear mistakes or hear things that I wouldn't otherwise know. So sometimes what I'll do is I'll listen to someone read a text in English or read a phrase in English, or in French in my case, and then I'll try to read the same thing in English or in French. And like I said, I'll go back and forth to see, and then that is how I listen to the mistakes that I'm making. And there's also programs like, I know Rosetta Stone, Duolingo. You can actually speak into the device and it'll tell you if you said it the right way. I've had mixed results with that. I found that like recording myself and listening to myself is the best way to correct any mistakes. Good question.
Oh, thank you very
Thank you
much.
very much. Thank you very
much.
clearly.
I will
Okay.
use this
That is one more. Yes.
to tackle my
One
students.
more idea that make me clear and understand. I will find the best way to help Thai people here to be good at English. I will find the way, the best way from your idea and your suggestion. Okay, from Ajahn Prakop question, from answer, make an answer, and right now I will take your idea to think and try to design the model class and make them confident and good at English in short time. I hope so. And so right now, I would like to know an idea from Ajahn Eileen Konsoi, beautiful Eileen. She is one teacher, very many technique to share us. I get more from her idea and technique to teach in English for my student at MCU RK Puttapanya Sitawarawadi, and I keep trying my best to follow her technique. So right now I need some I need to hear some new thing or your own thing to support my confidence right now and share our friend in the classroom to know and make them empower and feel better and feel good with English. English is not the thing you scare in daily life, is very closely with your life. English is very good for your work in the present time and in the near future right now.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Megan. I'm Arlene. Yeah, I agree with Megan that you need to expose yourself to the language through different kinds of resources, such as, oh, can you hear me well? Okay, again.
Yes,
Right,
again, please.
I agree with Megan saying that you need to expose yourself. You need to expose yourself with the language, because right now, like everything on TVs, radios, you have choices to learn English everywhere right now. So do not just limit yourself to Thai programs all the time. We have YouTube, we have Netflix, if you're into it. We have music, international music that are available for free. Everything is for free right now. So once you listen, example for songs, listen to the songs, enjoy the music, and then listen to the lyrics, try to sing it. I think it's a good way to learn vocabulary, to learn pronunciation, to learn the structure. So it's a fun way to do that. That's music. Ajahn Yo likes music a lot. So I think he learns a lot of vocabulary from singing.
Yeah, that's right,
Okay.
right.
Okay. The other thing is there's YouTube. They're like basic things like explaining their daily life. I think there's a Thai girl who's now in the USA. It's a famous girl that she's explaining her everyday life in the USA, and she speaks very clear English, slow. She makes mistakes, but she's not afraid, because like Ajahn Megan said, do not be afraid to make mistakes. It's way of learning. Yeah. And then another thing is for evaluation or getting to know what's wrong with your speaking, you can have the recording. You can ask your friend to like listen. Do I speak better now? Am I making a progress? So I think those are basic things that need to be part of your life. And it's kind of like it's not really like hard work like everyone's is saying. It's kind of easy and fun. So that's all I can share to you. Make it a
Okay.
daily habit to learn English.
Yes. Okay, thank you again. Okay, thank you, Eileen. I will try to make the way or the good design for learning English for my dear student. That's very, very important about technique and make them easy and make them feel positive side to about in English learning and talking. So right now, one more I would like to Tankoni.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me well? Is it good?
Yes, very
Yes,
clear.
yes,
Yes.
I hear you.
Okay, thank you. Hi, Megan. And I agree with what they share. I will just add a little bit. What I advise with my students is that I mean, you know what you are interested in, what are you interested about? So if you like watching series or you like reading a book, so try to choose something that is in English. You will be more, how to say, you will be more passionate to know something if you are interested about it. So just like for my students, if they said they like watching something, so that I will look for a series or something, a movie that I will ask them to watch it. If you're more interested with something, you will be more passionate to know what are the words that they are saying. So